Hello, hello, hello. Gonna be actually finishing the event today, as opposed to what I thought I was gonna do yesterday. Then probably gonna grind for a few more weapon materials. Then probably try and do one of the story missions that I have been neglecting for the longest time. I'll probably just start with the one that I'm pretty sure was released first. That's probably as good as place to start. Is that whoa? What? The what? Okay, apparently there's a little bit more to this event than I thought. Also, what else is... Oh yeah, it wants me to check. Yes, I know that there's new ones. That's the wrong button. Get the daily login. Guess what do you want? Thanks to the both of you, Dragon, and our most talented helper, your most talented helper. In the course of observing these war games, we've seen all sorts of combat strategies put into practice in a wide range of complex scenarios that we can analyze and learn from. Now we just need to broaden our model by taking into account the different types of soldiers and their special traits. We'll then be able to create a variety of scenario-based training manuals for different units to study. If the two of you are interested, I'd be happy to provide you with said manuals next time we meet. That way, we'll be able to try out different scenarios in your spare time. Finally finished, all thanks to Paimon and me. Paimon hasn't gotten her head around the rules yet, but it was pretty fun. Seems like the results were good too. Anyway, on behalf of the Lilith General Staff and the representatives of all the other participating entities, allow me to express my sincere gratitude. With any luck, we'll have a chance to work with you again in the future. That way, we shall get even better wiping out monsters and securing our lands. I'd be delighted to help. Everything's gone so smoothly. Not only did we manage to strengthen our connections with various groups we've met before, but we've helped people all across the map. Besides, Paimon learned loads from watching your war game. If we have some time to kill at some point, maybe we can come back and test some more scenarios. Such as, if an Abyss Mage had to fight it out against the great Snowboard King, who would win? Or who has the hardest head, a Runeguard or a Geofisher? Oh boy. Just talking to him completed a commit. Okay. So, Runeguard, Hilly Churls. Runeguard, Hilly Churls. Okay, just Runeguards on the left flank all the time. Okay, good to know. So what's supposed to be good against? I don't know. Then I guess just mostly AoE. Huh. there. Put that one there. Put that there. Let's just deploy that. Yeah, hit that. Break that. Oh, what's this drop? This needs another unit.
Treasure.
God damn. Waiting lets me recharge my skill. I keep forgetting that. Oh, this guy hasn't even been hurt. Let's just hit him with that. I missed. Great.
Fry. Fry.
Oh, well, this is better used here. Can you do that faster? Thank you. Okay, I'm actually gonna wait for the preparing thing so that I actually get my cooldown slower.
Where's the treasure? When will I finally make my fortune?
You have idle dialogue? I never knew you guys got idle dialogue. Oh. Hey, go smack them.
Fry.
Oh. I'm out of units to place.
Fry.
Is that all 9 of them over there? Is there gonna need to be another?
When will I finally make my fortune?
There are more. Well, this should be fine.
Fry.
There we go. I don't think collecting any more of these actually matters. So, more Ruin Guard, okay. AoE and then AoE. So I think mostly just throw Samurai Guy over there. And then I guess everything else can just go to... Oh. Oh, this is using all 3 of them. I didn't realize. That complicates things. Okay, so that does actually make this somewhat simple because the middle is just gonna be AoE. Yeah. Yeah. Put him there. He should work there. This should work there. And I think I'll hold on to... Ooh. Let's just do all of you together real quick.
Let's end this now.
There we go. You just let him walk through? What?
Let's end this now. We'll meet again.
This does AoE, so that will go there. What does this do? Oh no, it says it's AoE, so I'm just gonna place it there. And there's gonna be AoE on both sides, so I'll just place this in the middle. Yeah, just get hit.
Fall before me. Fall before me.
No need. What this drop?
Fall before me.
Another? Other than that guy standing all on his lonesome, this should be fine. Oh. That's what that one does. Okay. Yeah, easy.
Fall before me. We'll meet again.
Just put that there.
Fall before me.
Okay. I think there's still gonna be. Where is this? Oh, there it is. And that should be enough. There we go. That's the defensive one done. So AoE that hits both of those. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That deals with. That only deals with one of those. Do I have a single target ice and an AoE? That one. Yeah. Whoa, what's the new information? Okay. Oh my, they did a number on him. Okay then. Just put that there.
Meet again.
There we go. Just put that there. This is about to go very poorly. There we go. Just plopping things down, hope it works. So that was captured. Huh. That means it can spawn, doesn't it?
Let's end this now.
Oh, let's just shoot this guy. Or he can die. That. There we go. This is not going as well as it could.
Let's end this now. We'll meet again.
Because these guys are supposed to be doing that. I'm gonna need to restart that. Ooh. Oh wait, I shouldn't have restarted. I should have went back to the. Great. But yeah, apparently I just need to keep this guy alive for like the first swing of that. There we go. That already went much better.
Let's end this now. We'll meet again.
There we go. That's how it should have went the first time. Now, those guys, a ruin guard. I might just, why is it giving me like all I guess that makes sense. But I'll bring my own ruin guard. And this AoE should help. And just, do I want to group them? No. I'd rather heal. Oh, these are all bad guy stuff. Okay. Oh, he's already dead. But ruin guard should help. Uh-oh.
End you!
Okay.
Let's end this now! You win.
This is about to go very poorly.
Let's end this now!
Oh yeah, that's going very poorly.
Let's end this now! Let's end this now!
There we go. Oh, he completely prioritized. Okay. So I'll place him. He's just gonna get melted.
Cut down.
No, there's the moment for AoE. There we go. Yeah-oh. Because he's just gonna go straight for the... Okay. Let's rethink this real quick. So this one isn't helping. What I need is... what should work best on... Guess that. Let's just drop that immediately. another one. And have him go straight for... There we go. These guys should deal with those two. There we go. Yep. Much better. Okay, that is this event complete. That should be all the daily commissions.
It's been a long while since I played chess with anyone but my butler. I just so happened to have a moment. Care to play around?
I didn't know that was a idle voice line. Now the adventures go over here, right? Yep.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Ad Astra Abyss.
Claim all this. Alright. This needs enhancing. That's tomorrow. That one's full, that one's... His is not. For 2 levels, it takes 35 of these still. Jeez. That's 40% crit damage. Now to ascend, this needs 27 of those. Oh, jeez. 6 of those. I might keep it at this for now. This isn't leveled. How much does this get it to? Only 5. How much does this get it to? Only 4. This thing is only all the way down here. I think that's because I literally just do not have any of these. Oh, that's today. I should grab those, but I don't really need to level this up that badly right now. That is enhanced. Okay. Are there any characters that don't have? I'm sure there's still characters that I don't have. Yeah, like Sayu. Only gets her to 5. I thought I had someone closer to there. Need to fight that thing. Okay. see, I guess I can. Which one is it? Not that one. Is it this one? It's this one. What does this want? Cryo and Geo. All character shield strength. Oh, shield strength. You want a shield team, you say? Boy, can I make a shield team? This isn't high enough. These guys aren't high enough level for that. I need a team with some Geo in it, though, in order to get... Or I can just out-damage everything. Let's just see how that works. Yeah. Party's not high enough level. Yeah.
Check this out.
Judgment.
Bow your head.
Oh look, I just melt things.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Oh look, it doesn't matter. Ooh, perfect.
Lights out.
Silence. Be sanctified.
Just hit them really hard. There we go. Easy. What's on here? Did I take all 40 of those? Oh, jeez. Now I need more of the... Oh, I have a lot of the mid-tier ones. That's... I don't know how I got those. I need to get those now. Do I have other weapons that require that? Probably. Voiceover, what do you want? Oh, this is probably just... Yeah. I'll run this one more time real quick.
Bow your head.
Oh.
Time for takeoff.
The tides beckon.
Don't get too close. Supporting fire.
Yeah. Shiver.
Just hit them up.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Melt. Ow. Take my health back. Okay, how many of these do I have? 6. Okay, so I don't have like an absurd amount of them. I have a lot of these ones for some reason. That should be enough for now. Might as well quickly... Did I complete this? Oh, I must have. I know I can... Where are they in this massive list of... Just collect 4 of those. I'll upsize a big sword. Then, which story quest should we do? There's a few of these I know I need to do in order to unlock. This one requires that I do Ganyu's quest. So maybe I should just do Ganyu's quest first since it's on the list. She needs her own quest. He needs Hu Tao's and Xiao's. You are locked behind your own. Whose are yours? You're locked behind Farina's. Okay. Yeah, I've been neglecting these. What was that? Oh, this is one of those. What? Oh, this is the main quest. I can do that later. Oh yeah. I should do I have? I do. One standard wish. Ah, it's just a weapon. What's my pity on standard right now? So it's 5. So next 5 I make. What's my pity? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 for the next 4-star, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 exactly. What's the exact drop rate? It's less than 1%. Yeah. So it's currently 0.6%. So basically 0.6 to 1.6. Okay. There they are.
Settle down.
Ow.
The tides beckon.
To the ferry.
One? When I
Think
just
you can get away?
do that.
Finally,
You can't run!
Boom!
Punishment!
to the very
Silence!
finally,
There we go. Oh, they all only drop. Oh, summon wave rider. I was about to say summon. Oh, that's the 4 I needed. Oh yeah, that's right. She needs someone up, but. But now this is going to be a bit better for her because energy recharge will allow her to just have her ult up constantly. Stop navigating. Alright. Now, these should be voice acted. The 3 secretaries who originally worked at the J Chamber. Oh yeah, this is before we rebuild the J Chamber. That's right. Let's see what Ganyu has for us. God, this quest is so old, too.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the 3 of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
Huh? You're...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Yep, Paimon.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Joyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
Why did she go there?
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated Ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Joyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the 3 of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the 3 of us are used to doing.
Shouldn't you get back to work?
We don't even know how long we've been working. We feel guilty for taking even a short breather like we are now.
Looks like you got a serious emergency on your hands.
Speaking of Joyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Oh yeah, that's right. Technically, people aren't allowed to just walk in there.
Of course! We've been there lots of times.
That's good news. Could you go to Joyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload.
Seems like I'm the only one who can do it indeed.
We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
Oh yeah, get that overtime.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mel Outsong? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Wrong button. Can I plant the... I can. Okay, so... Oh, I'm at the limit. Alright. Boy, am I lucky that there's just a fast travel point right here. Yeah. Technically, it should be in that little cave there. Oh, look, I think I see her. Yeah, that I'm pretty sure that's her right there, slacking off.
Huh? The person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
What do you mean, finally? We just got here. Hey.
Ganyu, here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
What?
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be.
Great, she's speaking in riddles.
When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave.
What do you mean you're... Okay.
My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor.
No, it but your human blood makes you welcome there, you...
I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishu.
Oh, you're an idiot, okay.
Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort.
Here, let me explain. No, don't.
After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
I'm sorry, 1,000? How old are you?
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Oh, great. We're not disturbing anything.
Cloud Retainer? We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
Impressively stupid.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
What does either of that mean? Old times? I talked to her like last week or something.
The matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year.
So you talk to yourself, you weirdo.
Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Here, let me tell you an embarrassing story of my kid.
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
You're an enabler. You're like, no, we just need to clear things up. Nope, guess we're going on a side tangent.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're all idiots.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed.
That's a way to put that.
When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Oh. Paimon, don't laugh.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh.
Okay, I'd argue. Okay. Pilgrim.
So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Paimon, stop laughing.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Great. Now she's leaving. Yeah.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
Yeah, good job. You relieved it all right. You made it embarrassment instead.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so?
Impressively stupid.
But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival.
Okay, so are you saying Ganyu's glad, or are you glad? Stop using this.
One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
Seems like you should be asking her that question.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts.
Why was that so much louder than the rest of the game? Jesus.
Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Ooh, hang on. Where'd the reverb go? Every sentence before this had reverb.
Huh. Is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Oh good, we can continue talking to her.
This trial will test her spirit. Even so, one hopes that it shall trouble her little.
Reverb's back. Okay. So where? Okay. I'm back. Hey.
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
I wanted to rub all that stuff that was being said in your face. I'd like to try this Adeptus training.
Is that so? You really are interested in the ways of Adepti.
You said that in a way that that sentence structure does not imply.
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
It's fine, Paimon.
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Oh. Aiming mode. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot she's an archer. Okay, I'm missing the things. I know you do that thing in this area to help me out, but it doesn't. It really doesn't. Can I land, please? Thank you.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Oh, that did hit. Okay. Oh, great. It's moving up. When does it stop? Okay, let's just hit the closer one first. Oh, that was close. There we go. Oh, I was probably supposed to stand on those platforms, weren't I? Up we go. Of course, I missed the close one. Jeez. There we go. Oh, twofer. Oh no, 3 for. Okay, I thought it was gonna send me all the way back down.
We've completed the task. What do you think? I agree. You possess many qualities similar to those of Adepti, despite having none of their blood.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Oh, Zhao's in this one.
Huh. So it's Xiao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming.
Why is homecoming in quotation marks?
He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are! Let's go!
Yep. Yeah, let's just inject ourselves into this. Especially with Zhao. Zhao doesn't even like seeing... Zhao is honor bound to show up to us I can just jump from here, can't I? He's literally honor bound to show up anytime we say his name, and he still does not like seeing... Oh, hey. I have a key for that, don't I? Hang on. Oh, I did mark it already. Okay. Hey. Look at him brood.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
Oh, sod off.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's actually trying to help. He's a bit of an ass.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution.
Is that right?
The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
I do not like how many times he's saying the word body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay.
Focus on the trial.
Of course. He's meaner than usual.
The trial's begun! Paimon can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed.
No touching!
All hail!
What's this do?
Born of ice
Oh
and
yeah,
frost.
that's right. She's Ice Amber. I'm killing things and I don't even know how. Yeah, do your jumpy things. Ah.
No touching! Born of... This is long overdue.
Owie.
Access denied. We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost. All hail.
That's probably a bad place to put that, but okay.
No touching. We're way behind.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I can
Lights
also.
out. Access denied. Born of ice and frost.
Time for
Let's
takeoff.
just do that.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied. Nope.
There we go.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training.
He's so difficult.
Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
You could be nicer while sharing them.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Oh, no, you're caught up in something?
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors.
Man, this is so long before he actually starts to like people. That's right, I forgot how early this quest is.
I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Yeah, you just don't like talking to people.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Yeah, climb on. Zhao can't do social interaction.
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis. I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
Paimon, you've listened to him talk. He doesn't like talking to anyone.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Oh, God.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Okay, they're not fairy tales if they're real, Ganyu. You're standing right here.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk?
City folk?
You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Jesus Christ.
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
I cannot. Okay, so she's the secretary of the literal government of the country this guy's from.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
That's not what we...
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said... He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true! Just believe us!
Alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
What? Ooh. Ow, that hurt more than I think it should have. We're talking.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea.
Oh, you want to go swimming? Okay.
Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Doggo. Doggo. What are we defining as the wharf here? Because this looks pretty wharfy to me. There we go. No, don't talk to her. I wanted to pick up the chicken.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh. It's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Yeah.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood, similar to the one I felt during my training in Jueyun Karst, in fact.
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu.
Uncle Tian.
I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Please don't also start calling me that. Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Leo after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Qixing, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Qixing? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
If you're that important, is it in, like, public record? Okay.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
I'm trying to remember if I've ever messed with him.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qixing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now, huh?
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qixing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yue High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
May I trouble you to meet her at UAI Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
These people were not given the same pronunciation document.
With pleasure. Solving the Qixing's problems has always been in my job description.
But you quit, remember?
She's back in character, just like that, huh? Let's move then to Yuhai Pavilion.
Oh yeah, it's the big one. Going up. God, this city would suck to live in if you ever needed to get anywhere. Here we go. Oh yeah, I think you can talk to her normally.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qixing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yue High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
Paimon, they're standing like half a foot away from us.
So, What can you tell me about the problem?
Maybe 2 feet.
Ugh, where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records.
Strange taxes?
There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of 2 stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation.
Wanyo Boutique. I think that's the weird one that... No. You can actually shop at one of those, can't you?
Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
That's a...
Alright. Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
What?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
In that case... Ah! I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
You want them to expose each other.
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the one,
yes,
isn't it?
You're right. Follow me, please.
That's the one that constantly hits on you, isn't it? No. I'm thinking of whoever runs the shop, like, right there. I ran stamina. Oh, you can shop here. It's this guy that's under the it's the black market dealer that refuses to admit that he's a black market dealer.
Aha, we meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion?
Yep.
I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuhai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongsheng. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Ugh, their every transaction makes my blood boil.
That is not healthy competition.
I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully.
Isn't he just gonna lie as well?
Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
Okay. And a single transaction?
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
Also, didn't he buy it?
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongsheng.
Whoa, the time of
I
day
hope
changed
so.
real quick.
Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village.
Oh my
Thank you for
God.
shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa Village.
Yeah, that's a long ways away.
It's all
ain't
right,
it?
Wei Xin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Oh, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
All the way up here. Excuse me. I don't know where that came from. I think there's usually a shop there, but I think he might only be there when it's daytime.
Ah, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
Oh, finally, someone hears one of the Paimon's, like, not even whispered comments.
Paimon's sorry.
Yeah, people usually just ignore everything she says.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng
What do you mean,
otherwise.
borrow the invoice, make a copy. Savages.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here.
Okay. That doesn't make sense.
But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave.
Okay, why would you leave documents in a warehouse? You leave those in an office, you know, like where you would be selling the
Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
Louts? I haven't heard that in a long time.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
What are they doing?
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Yeah, sure. I think he was eating something.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor,
Oh yeah.
the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry.
Are you sure about that? Pretty sure that is still an act of war.
Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Yeah, let's beat up this guy who's minding his own business, eating some berries. I think we're the bad guys. Oh well.
Check this out.
Here we go. Yeah.
Bow your head.
Time for a flash freeze.
Oh boy.
I got you covered. Don't get too close.
You can't run.
Go.
Shiver.
Let's just
Settle down.
this and bye-bye.
You scoundrels!
I mean, we did just attack you out of absolutely nowhere.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
He was eating berries from a berry bush.
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
Quick, tell us everything.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly
He
appear
was
on the outskirts
eating
of Qingce
berries
village?
from a berry bush.
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingce Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
He has a good point.
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries. That's all.
We beat a man up for picking berries.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
This is This is a hate crime, actually.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us, Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
You can do that, or you can kick your butt again.
How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
Good choice.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Beating up a man who just wants to pick some berries. Why would you have the documents in a warehouse? That makes no sense. The scoundrels are hurley trails. Okay.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few herd churls. Let's show them what we got.
Be sanctified.
Yeah. Do your stupid thing. Reinforcements.
Time for takeoff.
Silence.
Punishment! You can't run!
Yep.
Fire it up.
All clear.
There we go.
Let's look around for the invoice.
You're not telling me that it's just...
This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
Why would it be outside?
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Why isn't it in a barrel? Oh no, that's just normal. Oh, hey, bamboo. Oh, butterfly. Where? Oh. Hey, look, chest.
Let the record show that I verbally consent
It
to
is
relinquishing these items
outside
into
the
your
warehouse,
possession.
just lying on the ground.
Second Lives! We finally found it! Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
This was from like months ago too, so it's a miracle this invoice is even still intact. This is one of those things where the games realize, oh yeah, this is what video games do. We need to place things around for you to pick up. Don't realize how that doesn't make any sense.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you, and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about.
So how are we gonna prove the other guy's ruined tax evasion? Because he sells shit under a bridge. He's clearly shady.
Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
Ganyu, the last nice chat we have, someone we busted his kneecaps for picking berries. We have proof of this one committing an actual crime. What are you gonna do to this one? I know some character needs these. I don't remember who. Second Life. I don't recall seeing this shop. Oh, this one.
Welcome to Second Life. Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Not so confident now, aren't you?
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
You bought thing.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
There we go.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
If he's going down, he's gonna take him down with him.
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
The man sells shit under a bridge. He probably doesn't even have a permit.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
We beat up an innocent man picking berries.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position.
Oh, like crabs in a bucket.
That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years.
Oh, he's got throat.
I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
I know you're not, like, speaking telepathically, because I can see your mouth moving.
No, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Hey, can we go give those 3 secretaries a goddamn break from your work now, Ganyu? I think they might be dead.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
Oh no, she said food.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat. Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Paimon. Your eyes are bigger than your stomach. Your stomach's bigger than you are. Oh yeah, I always forget that this is a place you can go into. I think this is the first time I ever needed to... No, this is the second time I've needed to enter this building. You have to enter it during the main quest, I think.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the two of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Yep, Paimon, take a seat.
Sure.
Sure. She's just here for the food.
That's so kind of you, Huixin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Grandpa Tian!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too.
How old are you, lady?
At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huixin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness?
Oh, hey, that's a word.
It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through. The stories of its people.
Okay, so now we're in the thousands. I don't think Liyue Harbor's even that old. I think it's exactly 2,000 years old.
But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huixin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor, apart from my contract with Rex Lapis.
Which no longer applies because he's dead.
They rely on me, accept me,
That's how
and
that works,
long
right?
for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Yeah, that's great. There's 3 secretaries currently, like, exhausting themselves to death. Ganyu, can we hurry this along?
Hooray! Ganyu's finally cheered up!
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
I already told you.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence.
Yeah, there's probably 3 secretaries collapsed on the floor right now.
No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already?
Oh
I'm
my god.
so hungry.
You know who else is hungry, Paimon? The 3 secretaries have been working non-stop since Ganyu left. Let's go. Hey, we're back. You can take a break now.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up?
Oh my goodness.
Look who's back.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you 3 are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break,
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all, given we've only met once.
You've missed not doing her work.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now. To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Alright. Oh, 60 promo gems. That is not enough. I'm back at 123 again. That's the wrong button. There we go. Okay. Albedo's is actually supposed to be... Because I think Albedo's is, like, just rehashing one of the first events. But that is all the time I have for tonight. But next time we play Genshin, we'll probably do Albedo's and then Zhao's story quests. Tomorrow I might... I'll see if I can get it streaming properly. I might do a bit of Destiny 2. See how that goes. But anyways, I'll see you tomorrow.